In this video, we're going to talk all about what you actually need to start your virtual assistant business. So if we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Steph Blake, and I help service providers start their businesses online and then scale them to reach six and multiple six figures while working less than 20 hours a week. So like I said, today I want to talk a little bit about what you need to start your virtual assistant business because a lot of people are doing things that they don't need to do in order to start generating revenue from their business. So, the first thing that you really need to get started, well, first, let's talk about the things that you do need, and then I'm also going to give you a list of the things you don't need. So, a couple of things that you do need first and foremost: payment processor. So, you need a way to actually take payments from your clients. So, my favorite tool to use for this is called Stripe. Now, another alternative is PayPal. However, I don't suggest using PayPal. There's a couple of issues when it comes to protecting service providers. So use Stripe. It's completely free to sign up for. And I'm going to link to all of these below for you as well, so you can easily click on them. The next thing is a business bank account. So you will need to have a secondary account where you can keep track of all of the expenses and the revenue for your business. Now, it's really important to keep this separate from your personal expenses because for tax purposes. So that second one, you can sign up at any local bank, pretty much anywhere has a business bank account that you can set up. The third thing is an EIN. So this is an employee identification number. You will need one of those if you're operating in the United States. Again, I linked to that below for you. Totally free to create. The fourth thing that you'll need is a calendar booking tool. So when it comes to booking calls and potential meetings with clients, you're going to need, or even current clients too, you're going to need a calendar that allows you to book those effectively. So the easiest way to do this is by sending a link to your client, asking them to pick a time that you allot in that calendar. So my favorite tool to use that's totally free is called Calendly. I will link to that below for you as well, but it makes the whole process really easy for everybody. Plus, you can send reminders to them as well. And then finally, one other thing that you absolutely need when you start working as a virtual assistant or just online service provider in general is a contract. So anytime you're exchanging any amount of money, even if it's $1, you need to make sure that you have a contract in place. So I am linking to a resource below. It is called the Contract Shop, and there are contracts for any type of contract that you could possibly need in the online space. You can also use a tool like Dubsado, which I will link below. There are some templates in there. However, I highly suggest having your contract created or at least reviewed by an attorney so that you don't come into any legal issues in the future. Now, all of the contracts in the contract shop, they are created by an attorney. And I believe that the templates are also created by an attorney inside of Dubsado, but don't take my word on that for sure. If you're unfamiliar with Dubsado, it is a customer relationship management tool. So it allows you to keep all of your client information in one place, and it makes it really easy to do so. So you can also sign up for your first 3 clients for free at Dubsado. Again, I linked to that below. Plus, after you use those first 3 clients up in Dubsado, you're going to get 20% off, which who doesn't want a good bargain, right? So all of those are linked below for you. Now, a couple of things that you don't need. So these are likely things that you think that you need, but they're not super important to actually generating revenue and bringing new clients into your business. So the first one, which a lot of people would probably disagree with, is a website. You do not need to have a website in order to sign clients as a service provider. I have had so many clients get started with just social media accounts like Facebook pages, Instagram pages, and sign clients that way. They didn't even have a website. And it's truly not necessary until you get to a point where you're ready to generate more consistent revenue and you have the extra time to actually dedicate to it. In the beginning stages of starting a business, especially virtual assistant business, all you need to be focusing on is generating consistent revenue and really bringing in those clients so you have money coming in the door. After you have some cushion, you have some money, then you can do things like starting a website because honestly, it's a distraction in the beginning. Another thing that you really don't need is a logo. Now, a lot of people, again, probably don't agree with that, but it's true. You can use something as simple as your name, and you could just type your name into a tool like Canva, export that as a PNG file with no background, and there's your logo. Very simple, if you even want one, but it's not even necessary. You can have your business name be your name. Done and done. Super simple. And then the last thing is pretty colors and branding. So I know it may be really enticing to want to pick out all of these fun colors and fonts to use in your branding, on your social media pages, and your website. But again, it's not necessary. You need to make sure that you're only focused on doing the things that you need to be doing in your business in order to start generating revenue. Now, if you are at that point in your business where you're either wanting to start this virtual assistant business, maybe you have it up and running, but you're not generating consistent revenue yet, you want to make sure that you look at my program. It's called the Scalable Service System. I will link to that below because it is all about focusing on having you create consistent revenue in your business. We have had hundreds of clients go through it at this point with incredible testimonials. You can read all of those at the link that I put below. But like I said, it's really focused on getting you clear on what your offers are, making sure that you understand who your audience is, marketing it really effectively, and really serving those clients so that you can create a true company out of your virtual assistant business. So again, all of those links are below for you, and I hope that this was helpful. But if you have any questions about this or you want to talk through, you can pop those in the comments below, or you can always send me a DM on Instagram. I love to meet people and chat with you. My handle is The Blake Collective. So all of that is linked below for you.